In my assessment, China is not a security provider in the region yet, because the main security provider in the region for GCC countries and for some other countries is the United States, and would be the United States. And the only country that, the only local country that produces security in the region is Iran. And China, in my assessment, will continue a type of balanced relationship with the key states in the region. I mean, Saudi Arabia, Israel, Egypt, and Iran. And for the foreseeable future, China would continue to its geo-economic role in the region.
Trump administration policy towards the Middle East is characterized by a key contradiction at the heart of the administration between Trump himself, who is a sort of offensive realist, but also a bit of an isolationist, and the rest of his administration are often liberal internationalists, or they have a completely different philosophy. On almost every front, there is an internal struggle between Trump and his cabinet over policy. In Syria, Trump feels that the terrorist organization ISIL has been defeated. The Pentagon disagrees. They think they're still vital and dangerous, and they could re-emerge were the U.S. precipitously to withdraw, as Trump has suggested that the U.S. should simply get completely out of Syria now. And I think he does this for domestic reasons. He feels that Republicans can run on having defeated ISIL and then brought the troops home happily. In Libya, the foreign policy establishment in the United States has been backing the UN plan for a government of national unity between General Khalifa Haftar in Benghazi and the Tripoli government. Recently, Haftar has made a move to take over the entire country militarily, to throw these diplomatic arrangements out the window. In the United States, there was, for the most part, from the State Department and other quarters, dismay at Haftar's attack on Tripoli, the capital in Libya. And initially, Trump seemed to be on the same page, but then subsequently he called Haftar and encouraged him in his campaign. So Trump, likes a strong man, and he is under the influence to some degree of Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince in Saudi Arabia. It's said that it was after a phone conversation with MBS that Trump made this about-face on Libya. As you go down the line, in almost every country, there is this bifurcation in U.S. policy.
United States has been investing in the Kurdish issue in the Middle East and playing the Kurdish card against Syria, Iraq, Turkey, and Iran. It's a very interesting and complicated ethnic issue for Turkey, Iran, because Iran almost 7 to 8 million Kurds living in the especially southwest part of the Iran. In Turkey, 8 to 12, 8 to 13 million people, and half of the Kurdish population live in the western part of Turkey, and most of them are the Kurmanji speaking Kurds, and it's very similar to the Kurds in northern Iraq and Syria. Therefore, and after the occupation of Iraq, and United States created a safe zone, which is called Kurdish Regional Government in Iraq, which is a semi-independent country, semi-independent governing structure. Second stage was Syria, and United States has been successful creating the safe zone for the Kurds, especially in Afrin and the northeast part of the Syria. And third part will be probably in Turkey. As a result of this, United States supports certain Kurdish human rights organizations in Turkey against the territorial integrity of the Turkey. This is related with Iran also. And last stage on the Kurdish issue will be the Iran. Therefore, Kurdish issue is very important for the United States, but as well as for Turkey. Turkey is a critical country for the Kurdish independence.